What's up, you guys? Thanks for tuning in to another Spiritually.Ziya reading. So, while I anoint myself with my oil, it's my intuition and clarity oil. You can purchase this through me. I have my information in the description if you guys are interested in how you guys can purchase this oil. It's awesome, especially if you're a channeler or you do any type of spiritual work or you're trying to study, you got class, you're trying to focus, okay? Boom. I got you. Okay, hit me up. I got my emails in the description, so it's real easy to find me. I also got my social media platforms. You can get a hold of me on there as well. But the channeled message for you guys is the time is near. Your mind is becoming clear and your heart is becoming light. You're more able to hold the space and be transformed overnight. Okay? That's what Spirit came through to say. So they're hitting you with some poetry today. And I just can't stop rhyming now. Let's see. What does Spirit want to add to this? What do you want to add to this, Spirit? I feel like you guys are like really leveling up and elevating, and your mind is starting to, yes, become more clear, but you're more able to be like aware and conscious of like the energy that you're putting in and putting out. And you're starting to see through people's like intentions, their words. I'm also picking up you guys are like becoming more of like a clear channel. But your mind is definitely elevated. Your mindset is elevated. I feel like you guys are like getting more into the energy of being able to attract like true abundance and freedom in your life. Okay, we got the 13th card in tarot with death and rebirth, and it is in reverse. So there is a little bit of resistance here. I feel like this. So I got this message recently from Kino Tarot, and she was talking about like there's a part of your shadow that wants to be revealed to you, but it doesn't want you to try to fix it, okay? That's the message that's coming up. It's like this part of you doesn't want to be fixed. And I feel like it is so resistant, and there's so much like hold up, I guess you could say, because it's afraid that you are going to try to look at it as something that is like broken when it's not. It's actually so beneficial, and it really just needs some love. I just had the most powerful integration like a couple days ago, and basically I met like my 21-year-old self again. She came out, and I told her, I said, you never needed to be fixed. You just needed love. And we hugged and turned into one person. And there was like this warm light that surrounded me. That's probably one of the most powerful integrations I've had in a really long time, okay? In that moment, I felt like I regained my power, and I just felt like unstoppable, if that makes sense. Like that part of my shadow came up, and it was just looking for some love and acceptance. And when I gave it to her, she was empowered. I was empowered, right? It's kind of like the message. It's like a part of yourself that needs to be integrated. And I feel like this part of yourself that needs to be integrated is one that can really help you achieve like true abundance, true self-acceptance. Like we got the 8 of Cups in reverse, and we got the Empress in reverse. Yeah, so, and we got the 7 of Swords. So whatever this is, it's like, it's not been trying to like hurt you in any way. And I feel like it really wants to like tell you that. Um, it's just like a part of yourself that needs more like nurturing, more love. I do feel like a lot of you guys are really trying to heal your feminine energy. Um, and there could be like a lot of like mother wounds there. For some of you, this is like abandonment wounds with this 8 of Cups being in reverse and the Empress being in reverse here. It's like somebody who didn't receive the proper love and care that they needed in order to feel loved and appreciated, right? Cared for. And we got the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Wands. So you guys are definitely, I feel like some of you guys are trying to like almost dive into this part of your shadow, and it's just like almost blocked in a sense, because it's not something, and this is something else that Kino was saying, and I feel like such a copycat right now, but it's the same message, and I just got to relay this to you guys because it was so powerful. But she was basically saying, like, you can't dive into this part of your shadow through shadow work. This part of your shadow needs to be revealed to you when the time is perfect and ripe, okay? Like, if you try to dive into it and it reveals itself, like I said, you're going to try to fix that part of yourself when it doesn't need fixing. It never needed fixing. It just needed love. It just needed care. It just needed some TLC, you know? It's almost like a little kid that acts out because they want attention. And dang, girl. My daughter is trying to crawl right now, and it is the cutest thing ever. But it's like when a little kid starts to act out because they want attention, but they start drawing the wrong attention to them. It's kind of like that. Like, this part of yourself is like, you know, creating a little bit of havoc in your energy because it's like wanting your attention so bad, but it's like attracting the wrong attention, but it doesn't know how else to get it, you know, because this part of yourself was neglected for so long and maybe suppressed and pushed away. It's like kind of coming out in sporadic moments of like lashing out or being bad. It's not actually being bad, but you know, that's what they tell kids, like when they're acting out, like, you're being a bad kid, blah blah blah. Like, it's kind of like the vibe that I'm getting here. Okay. um a lot of you guys are really just needing to kind of nurture yourself a little bit more and stop abandoning yourself so much. And I know that was kind of harsh way to say it, but stop abandoning yourself and your time of need and like neglecting the parts of yourself that are really just needing your love and your attention, your affection, you know. These are not bad parts of yourself, and they're not meant to hurt you. They're not meant to um, try to keep you stuck and stagnant and in these like cycles of just feeling overwhelmed, feeling burnt out, feeling overburdened, feeling overwhelmed. I think I said that twice now, but you know, emphasis on the overwhelmed apparently. It's not trying to keep you stuck here, but it is trying to teach you something. And it is just trying to get, like I said, a little bit of acceptance. A lot of you guys probably really struggle with, look, I split the deck and we got the Three of Swords. A lot of you guys probably really struggle with feeling like outcasted by family, loved ones, your friends. Like, people just don't understand you. The Magician in reverse. Yeah, this is something that has been blocking your manifestations, but not on purpose. You know, it's just a part of you that is just really lost and is really just looking for like a guide, and it's looking for you to be that guide, you know. Like, you have to lead by example for this part of yourself, and that sounds so silly, but you know, like, we are the guides for our younger self, right? So it's just looking for you to like lead, to empower it, to accept it, to love it, to embrace it, to integrate it. It just wants to be a part of you, you know. And that's all it's ever wanted, was to just be a part of something, for somebody to notice, for somebody to care, for somebody to listen. That's all it's ever wanted. You know, that's all you've ever wanted. And I feel like emotional talking about this because I can tell that this was like a struggle of your guys's for a long time, you know. Some of you guys that are here today anyways, I'm sure some of you guys probably don't resonate with that, and that's okay, but it feels heavy in my heart area. I can definitely tell this is something that has really created a lot of like unnecessary feelings of unworthiness and, yeah, just lack of self-acceptance, you know, feeling like we have to hide certain parts of ourselves to be accepted when that was never necessary, right? Like, but when you're growing up and you're looking for that love and that care from people, like, sometimes you do whatever it takes to get that, and that's still not enough, and that hurts, you know. Like, I'm trying so hard just to get you to acknowledge me, to notice me, to love me. Like, why aren't you taking care of me? Why don't you see me? You know? Dang. Hi, where are you going? It's like you're yelling and your parents yell at you for yelling, but you're like, I just wanted you to listen to me. You know, like, I don't know how to get you to listen to me. Oh, that's kind of sad. I feel for you guys. Let's get one of these cards to give you guys like some advice. What can the collective do to kind of make this situation better? You guys are definitely transforming and transitioning through a heavy stage in your life and working through like things that are blocking you from achieving success and abundance and feeling worthy. I just think like it would be a little bit more effortless and easier if you would focus your energy on just self-acceptance, self-love, and just allowing yourself to just be, you know, like stop trying to fix everything about yourself because not everything needs fixing. Are you trying to help me shuffle? Can I get a piece of advice? We have Arziki Debaran. Sorry, I don't know how to say that word, but it says gratitude on it. This is really making me think of the Wheel of Fortune as well. So I do feel like there's like things that are starting to kind of like come together, like this full circle moment for you guys. And there is definitely an ending, a cycle that is closing out that I do feel like was linked to this like lack or poverty or unworthiness, feeling like you're not good enough, feeling like nobody understands you. Like this is coming to an end. Okay, the universe is supporting you in your journey, and I feel like you're really going to start to see that physically, and start to feel that internally. Okay. So we got higher perception with passion. And I was kind of picking that up at the beginning. Like you guys are starting to access like higher levels of awareness, higher levels of consciousness. You guys are starting to see things more clearly. I mean, we do got clouds in here. This is making me think of somebody who's a dreamer. Okay, maybe Spirit's encouraging you to daydream more, to co-create with them a little bit more, especially when you are like in that energy of like feeling good, feeling excited, feeling passionate. That's like the perfect energy for you guys to really start like manifesting like new realities for yourself, you know? I also am like feeling like I'm drawn to the eyes, and it's like making me think of like you getting your spark back. For some of you guys that resonate with like feeling like you just haven't been enjoying life as much, or things have just been extra hard on you lately, it's like, you know, you're starting to get that spark back. I feel like you're going to have a lot of ideas, creative outlets for you to be able to express yourself. And we got Hisabi with accountability, and this is the strength card in this deck. So yeah, you guys are definitely calling back your power. I feel like you guys are taking accountability for sure, for the things that were in your control, and you guys are letting go of what is not like in your control. I mean, we see these leaves falling. She's not trying to catch these leaves. She's letting that shit fall. She's letting that shit go. You know, and that is somebody who is truly in their power, somebody who feels like they do not need to control every aspect of everything, where these leaves fall, where they go. You know what I mean? Like they're just in their like divine feminine energy, just letting shit flow, letting it fall away. We're not trying to hold on to things that are not trying to stay, you know? Like if they want to go, then go. If that's a person, a place, a thing, whatever. It's like clear the space. Thank you. I appreciate you. Gratitude. But yeah, this is what I have for you guys. Hopefully this resonates and gives you lots of love, healing, and clarity. I'm sending you guys lots of love on your journey. Take care of yourself, and I hope to see you guys in my next one.